Hello, everybody, and welcome to Deepening Connection with Catherine O'Shea. Hi! We come together in this segment to hear from our beloved ones who we have connected with before, what they're up to, if they've noticed any shifts in their animal companions from the blessings or messages they've received. And we also are going to offer a very, very special message and reading for our beloved guest and her kitty cat to see what is in their relationship, what they're here to do together, what their connection is all about, and also to see investigate some behavior that her kitty cat has been having. So let us welcome Amy and her beloved kitty cat Nova. Hi, Amy
Hi.
and Nova.
Hello. She's so sweet.
Oh my
She's
gosh, she
always
is.
kissing me.
She's so, so sweet. So tell us a little bit about Nova. And I know we've connected before, and you
Mhm.
have kind of a cool update to give us a little bit about things that you've noticed from the work we've done together. And good job, Nova.
Sure. The dog upstairs just started barking and it rarely barks. And so she was looking that direction and I wonder if that dog upstairs is like, "Hey, hey, I want some attention." Isn't that interesting?
Hey, is that
Yeah.
Catherine?
So I live in a flat and so I have a neighbor up there. But anyway, so yeah, we've talked about Nova in the past. I contacted Catherine about Nova and actually my daughter's cat, Lilith, Nova was biting me pretty hard. Like it wasn't just love nips, she was biting on the back of my arms and kind of anywhere on my legs and ankles and like they say an ankle biter, I guess. Um, and it was kind of distressing and frustrating. And Catherine was able to talk to her and she doesn't bite so much. Now she does nip, and I think she's kind of kissing, because it's a lot lighter. Sometimes it's
Does it
still
seem more
hard.
like an affection rather
Yeah,
than?
more affectionate. Sometimes it's still a little bit hard, but it's usually I think it's if she wants my attention or if somebody's here and I'm talking to them, she might bite the back of my arm a little hard. And so that's probably the only remaining behavior from that biting that's a little frustrating. But I also know exactly when it's going to happen, so I can avoid it pretty easily. Um,
Oh,
and
that's
uh,
great. I mean, that's good that that's shifted for you and
Yeah,
her.
it shifted pretty. I mean, it was pretty clear that it had a lot to do with the connection with the session.
Awesome. I'm so glad. Good job, Nova. Well, let's see if we can support you a little bit more today.
Mhm.
You know, Amy is beautiful. She shows up in the lives. I know I have a connection with Nova. We've connected before. And so I wanted to invite them on the show to do a little reading. My idea was to do a little reading about their relationship. And then
Mhm.
we just met right before this show, like connected right before this show. And Amy was saying that Nova was like licking her belly a lot.
Mhm.
And yeah, if you can see it, she doesn't have so much hair on her belly. So we're going to connect and see maybe what's going on with Nova around that. And oh, yeah, and how we can help her. And we'll see. I can offer her a blessing if that's what she wants.
She's
To help.
purring pretty hard.
Oh,
It's
hi,
like I don't
Nova.
know. I mean, I don't know if she just gets comfortable or if it's a nervous purr, but she just purrs really loud.
She's happy. She seems to be happy right now.
Yeah,
It's like a
she's
little.
just
She could be a
ragdoll.
little overexcited. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see there now. She just nibbled on my arm. It wasn't very hard though. It was just like a message, like, "Hey, let me go." So I was
Yeah.
holding her up, and she's like, "Hey, I don't want to do that."
The
And after
energy.
she nibbles, she licks. So I think she's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
She's like, it's a love bite. I
Yeah.
really mean it. All right, great. Well, thanks so much, Amy, for sharing Nova with us and agreeing to do this so
Mhm.
everybody can be a part of it. So I'm going to use my spiritual channels. I'm going to connect to Nova and we're going to ask her, well, first, if she wants to share anything about her relationship with Amy or has a message for Amy. And then also, we're going to ask her um, well, why she's licking her belly, what the root cause is, and how we can support her and help her, especially if it's like a sign of distress or something like that. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Amy, you can just relax and stay connected to Beloved Nova. And for those of you who have not experienced me doing communication in this way, I'm going to connect to Nova on the heart and soul level. And I'm going to receive her message through my spiritual channels. And I'm going to share it however she shares it with me. Usually it's either through third eye, well, she'll show me images, she'll give me a knowing, or she might just borrow my mouth and speak with my voice, which I think is probably what she'll do. All
She's
right.
looking for you or something. I don't know. She's
Okay, Nova, it's me and you, buddy. I'm just facilitating. So I'm going to close my eyes and go into as much emptiness as I can so my mind's not involved. And we'll say, Dear Nova, everybody send Nova lots and lots of love. We love you so much. We all want to hear your message and your thoughts and whatever you want to share with us about your relationship with beloved Amy, as well as why are you licking the fur off of the front of your body? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How? Dearest ones, this is Nova. I'm so happy that I get to share my love with everyone. This is mainly what I want to do all of the time, but it can be difficult, for I am very sensitive to energy, and my beloved Amy knows this. This dear one and I have been on quite a journey together. We are always there for each other, one way or another. There are times when I retreat and am less active, and there are times where I am very affectionate. I am being guided through my heavens team and going through what I need to do in order to support my family and Amy. Amy and I have had several lifetimes together. They have always been in love. I was her sister. I was a bank teller in the town she lived in. And I have been a pig on her farm. We have always been good friends. There is a lot of love between us. In this lifetime, we have come to be companions and to learn the power of love, patience, and unconditional gratitude for what we learned together. She can't stay mad at me for long, and she loves me very sweetly, like her own child. Thank you, Amy, for all of your love. The root cause of my licking of my skin on my belly is due to a imbalance in my emotional body. I have been experiencing grief and sadness, not only of my own missing my loved ones, but also of Mother Earth and the animals who have been suffering in the wild and transitioning. For I am very connected to my ancestors in this way. I am very much an animal. To help me, please offer me a blessing for grief and sadness. Please do soul communication with me and remind me that I am not alone. And though I have experienced much grief and sadness in the past, this lifetime I have company and a family who loves me. This is my message at this time. Love you with all of my heart. Oh, oh, it's beautiful. Thank you, Nova. Oh, did it make you cry? Yeah.
So when she says her family, does she mean family from past lives? Or what does she mean? Or I don't know if you know.
Well, she said it a few times. You mean when she says she's missing her family?
Yeah.
Um, it feels like this lifetime.
Huh.
Have you had changes in your home and stuff?
Well, I mean, the kids, like Vi and Jasper, went to college,
Yeah.
and
She
that's it.
misses them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Jasper's
so connected to them too. So whatever they're going through and experiencing, she wants to be there. Even if she's not overly affectionate with them, she wants to be there. Yeah, it's like her kids went away to college. And I don't know if you experienced that at all.
hmm
But you would definitely both, if you're experiencing it, then she would be too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sometimes just a change in, she could just miss their vibration, just the change in the environment. Every soul and every animal is different.
Well,
Um,
Jasper's coming tonight. Jasper went to a concert and is going to stay. So I
Yay!
think she's been, ever since I got home, she's been like playing hide and seek, and which is more of Nova's behavior with Jasper is like, like siblings. So she
Yeah.
starts to get playful and
Yeah, it'd be like if
jump
all your
around.
siblings went away to college.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Oh, I miss them," you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Um,
I wanted to move near them, and then I didn't wanna be codependent, and I don't I can't I just, like, I haven't figured out the logistics of doing that, so
yeah, it's okay.
I
Well,
don't see them that much.
yeah, yeah.
And when Lilith was here, I don't know if I told you that, Lilith was here for, like, 6 months. I said, "Can you watch Lilith for a week while we go on a road trip?" And then a month later, I was like, am I watching her all summer?" And then she said, "Could you?" And then, she finally got her at some point.
Oh, well,
But I
that's
don't
it
think Nova
too.
was super excited, but they didn't appear to get along that well until right before Lilith went home.
Yeah,
Then they
that's
were snuggling. But before that, they were battling. And, I couldn't tell if it was play or it seemed too rough for Nova because Lilith would dive bomb her. Lilith would like jump off the couch right onto her. I was like, poor Nova in her own home was being assaulted.
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but
I know. I know
the
you don't
dive
think it's
bombing
funny,
part,
but it's like she was
little kiddies.
okay.
Yeah. Well, could Let me not speculate. Let me check in. So yeah, it's just a lot of change that all kind of happened, you know. She's just sensitive to it. So what that shows me, because thinking about it, the skin is related to lots of times cats lick themselves because they're anxious. You
Mhm.
know, they have anxiety. Um, but the response she gave us makes sense in terms of Chinese medicine because the skin is associated with the same element, which is the metal element,
Mhm.
as grief and sadness. And the balanced emotion of it is courage, which is very sweet. So we can offer her a blessing. And would you also like one, Amy?
Yes, please.
Okay. And I have to tell you, when she told me that she was your pig, I giggled first because she
Yeah.
showed me this picture of a pig.
And you're like,
And I
"Pig."
didn't know
Oh,
what she
there
was
she
going
goes.
to say. That's all
So you
right.
knew she was telling you she was a pig?
Yeah, she was showing me the picture of the pig, which made
Mhm.
me giggle, and I didn't know what she was going to say. And then she said that she was a pig. So that's why I giggled, because she just showed me this very up close picture of a pig. All right,
That's
so
funny.
let's
She just took off.
That's fine. So
Mhm.
we'll give a blessing today, and then you'll have to update us and let us know if this transforms for her or how we can support her. I'll check in with you, and we can see. And also, we can offer a blessing for you as well. Um, so let's do that now.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else you wanted to share about the reading. Did you connect to that at
Mhm.
all?
Yeah, it was really nice. I mean, other than so I don't she didn't really say if we have a purpose this lifetime other than being companions, just love.
Being companions, there was something in there. We might have to go
Yeah,
back and listen
I'll
to it.
re-listen to it.
Yeah. She was general, but then I feel like she was specific about a couple of things,
Mm,
but I don't remember.
okay.
Sometimes it's hard for me to grab on to the
Yeah.
information. Okay. All right, so let's offer a blessing. So I'm going to offer a blessing with the transmission I have as a Tao practitioner. And basically, what it is just a transmission of source, love, and light, positive information and frequency and vibration from the source. Source love, forgiveness, compassion, and light. And so, what happens when I turn it on is it radiates out to Amy and to Nova, and will offer them blessings to heal and transform the emotions of grief and sadness into courage, or whatever they is that they need around that. And you know, sometimes grief and sadness, I think we have a very direct idea of what that means, but it can be in layers, and it can look many different ways for
Mhm.
many different people, and it can be created in many different ways too. I know sometimes for me, even not talking to a friend for a while I feel like I can go through a little bit of a grieving of that
Mhm.
relationship or what it was right before. Sometimes it's not a bad thing. It just means things are changing, and sometimes the animals can go through that. And I also did remember her saying it was also connected to what's happening on the planet with animals. And to me, that made sense because there's a lot of different natural things happening, natural disasters, and different things happening that have created this transition of a lot of animals. Like, I think that's, I think a lot of animals are living in difficult conditions right now,
Uh,
especially the ones in the wild. So maybe we
Mhm.
can do a little chanting for them at the end and
Okay.
ask Nova to help us serve them so that we're also honoring all those animals and support everybody. Okay, so you can just close your eyes and relax, Amy. And I'm going to offer a silent blessing. And if I start to be shown things in my third eye, my spiritual eye of what's happening, I might share a little bit while the blessing continues. So everybody can close their eyes and relax. So, blessing for Amy and Nova to heal and transform messages of grief and sadness to the greatest love and courage. Blessings start. I actually see like this beautiful kind of tornado of light coming down on Amy. And I see beautiful Nova in this really amazing golden orb of light, nourishing through Nova's crown, receiving the nectar from heaven, from the source, the nourishment. And I see it going down into her lung area and just like coating her skin. And her soul is very relaxed and receiving. And for Amy, I see the blessing going into her lungs, bringing a brightness, releasing a heaviness, brightening up certain areas. And I also see Amy's skin as like this really golden light filled skin, all the way down to her feet. And there's like this cool breeze on the back of her body, her neck, her back, soothing, restoring, releasing, nourishing her organs, her kidneys. Beautiful bubbles of light. I also see this blessing going into the large intestine for Amy, bringing lots of light. Blessing continues. Oh, short but powerful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're so loved and so blessed. I saw little, like almost little fairies
Oh,
around
nice.
you, just sprinkling you with, like, bopping you with their little wands of light. They seemed like little instruments. They had little instruments, and um, they were just bringing in that light to even the tiniest little area. Uh, we never know where we're storing that information in our field, in our physical body, in our emotional body. How do you
Right.
feel? Did you experience anything you want to share?
Um, I I mean, I feel calm. I felt warm. I felt like kind of happy-ish, like little bursts of joy or something.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's probably those fairies.
Yeah. So it's kind of, I was just like, oh. mm, mm, So,
Beautiful. Congratulations. Yeah, I feel a lightness about you. I don't know if you can breathe a little bit easier, but I saw them really going to I saw the blessing and the light going into your lungs, just bringing that
mhm,
source nourishment. And almost like the little, I don't know, synapses, little, not in your brain, but in your lungs, but almost like that, where I don't
mhm,
know much about the anatomy, but
mhm,
where the little fires, little sparks. Uh, Yeah, like your respiratory system, I
mhm,
guess is what it was. Yeah. And I really felt that coolness in your back as well. So we'll
mhm.
see. Give it a little time. Let us know how you're feeling.
Yeah,
I'll
that
check in
sounds
with
cool.
you. Yeah, but I'm glad you're feeling relaxed and a little bit more peaceful. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
It's fun.
Yeah, good. It's cool to experience it, isn't it?
Mhm.
I love that you're here with me. And I'm not just talking to myself
Yeah.
on camera anyway. So, should we do a little offering love and I'll guides and lead some chanting for all the animals? I think that would be really nice to bring love and light to all of the animals. So let's just take a moment on behalf of Nova. And dear the soul of Nova, we love you so much. Thank you for reminding us that the animals in the wild, in nature, and also domesticated animals need love right now. That they're also going through their process, and that there's a lot of grieving happening on Mother Earth right now. So, in the animal world. So, let's take a moment to just close your eyes. And if you have a certain animal that you connect with or that you want to visualize, like a kind of animal or your own beloved animal, you can do that. And we just ask all the animals all over the world, we love you so much. We're so grateful for all the love and light that you bring to humanity, to Mother Earth, for all the very important jobs you have that we don't even know about. We deeply apologize for any negativity or disharmony that we have brought to you, that our ancestors have brought to you, and we really humbly ask for your forgiveness. We love you so much. Please receive our love. So I'm going to sing a little love peace harmony. And if you know the song, you can sing along. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity and the animals. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Let us sing Lula Lula Lee. 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 Lula. Send the animals big, big love. We love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we can. It's a good reminder. I'm really grateful that Nova reminded us of that.
About the animals?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we don't think of it. We're all wrapped up in our own issues or whatever.
yeah, and
First
specifically
world
about
problems.
them. And it's specifically about the grieving process they go through when part of where they live gets devastated, or we think of ourselves, and of course we don't mean to not think of the animals, but they're so connected to nature, and they're definitely going through their thing as we all are on earth, and they can also feel everything that's going on with the humans. And yeah, just it's a good reminder. I'm so happy to be reminded of that. I'm very grateful for Nova for bringing that to our attention so we could be of service and remember to offer love to the animal companions, because the message I was getting is they really do so much more than we have any idea about. I mean, think of even the tiniest little animals that eat all the green waste, and just we wouldn't be able to live here without them. It wouldn't be this place. So it's very
Right.
humbling
Right.
to remember that. I know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Amy, for taking the time, and Nova for taking the time to join us and um, to be with us and to share your story a little bit and
Oh,
to
she's
open up.
hanging up.
Yeah, she's chilling with her blessing.
Okay. Well, thank you.
My
That was
pleasure.
awesome. Yeah, she's staying like further than an arm's length away. So,
That's okay. We'll give her space. Sometimes they need the space to
well, she's funny.
integrate.
Like, I'll be looking for her, and she's like, less than 10 feet from me a lot.
Oh,
So there's definitely, like she's like, yeah, you're not going to grab me, but I got my eye on you. So, or something. Or she likes to stay within the etheric range. So
yeah,
it's kind of cool.
that is cool. You have your own little guardian.
Mhm. I like to call her my familiar, but I don't really know what the connotation of that is. So I probably shouldn't say it until I learn more about that. Because I think there's more than I understand about that.
Yeah, I don't completely understand it either, but
Yeah,
yeah, I like to learn more
something.
and more. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Amy. And thank you, everyone, for. So we'll say goodbye to Amy for a moment. And
Thank
Amy, you
you.
can hang out for just a minute. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. Oh, there she is. She's tiny. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and connecting with Amy, sending them love, listening to her story, and being here for us to share this moment with. We appreciate you so much. If you would like to come and share your story and receive a live reading and be my guest, you can send me an email at soullightpetservices@gmail.com, or you can message me from my website, soullightpetservices.org. And you can apply to be on the show to share your story and receive the reading and blessings. And we send you our greatest love, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.